Red Indies. Shuffle, shuffle. Red Indies. Shuffle. Shuffle chat.
Us, trust, lust. How can three exes at once? How can it be better at all but none? How can you expect but give back none? How can you take your back and run? Son, this in the body, no this in a gun.
Joining us back again is Mikail. Hi, Mikail. And with him today is Twinq. So hi to both of you from Team Red FM.
Hi, Nipa. Hello, everyone listening, watching. And it's great to be back.
Let's get to know you better. Mikail, you've been here earlier with Stitches, Dystopia. So Twinq, tell us about yourself, how you got into music, and how you even met Mikail.
So the one thing I want to tell everyone is I'm from the Northeast. I'm from Manipur. I moved to Bombay like around 9-10 years ago. Music was with me all the time. Like ever since I was a kid, I used to be a heavy music listener. Like hip hop was with me all the time. And then when I was in around 11, 12 standard, when I moved to junior college, that's when I got to meet a lot of artists who were in the hip hop community. And I started making music back then. But I started releasing music very late.
Okay.
I was just working on around with my sound and trying to find my sound. So later on in around 2018-19, I started putting out my songs, and I have a couple of them out there. And we met through social media, actually, through a friend of ours. They both were working for a very long time. That friend of mine, he's a sound engineer, and Mikail, and
He has produced for me a couple of times as well. Yeah.
and even this song, I Don't Care.
Shout out to Chinmay. And so we met via Chinmay, but we sort of knew each other off social media because, it's like a small group of artists.
Right.
So, we were actually discussing about this thing before getting on the call. Like how exactly I Don't Care happened is something that we also don't know. Is because it was we never knew where we are going ahead with the song. It was more like we sort of, we were introduced to, each and every piece of the concept as and when we sort of started collaborating. So this being my first collaboration. So it was like collaborating with some other artists was something very new to me. Okay. So we were surely going to work on a song, but we didn't have any concept in mind. So as we said, one of our friends, Chinmay, it's his beat. So he had sent it to me I think a couple of months back, and I was like, I'm gonna be working on this with some fellow artists. So let me know if you have anyone in mind. So he was like, why don't you collaborate with Twinq? So I was like, okay, let me just write a verse and maybe we'll make a demo sample and we'll forward it and we'll see how it goes. So one thing led to another. Then I wrote a verse. Then I sent it to him. And he was like, bro, just come to the studio. I mean, we are sitting at the studio right now. He was like, just come here. We'll chill. We'll see how it goes. And if possible, I'll write my verse on the spot and just complete it. I was like, okay. And then we got in the studio. I sort of recorded my verse. And he had written his verse while I was recording. So kudos to Twinq for being that, what should I say, spontaneous and smart with it at the same time. So he sort of heard my verse and then he wrote one of the best verses that a feature could give, that a fellow artist could give you. So, and it was after Twinq's verse that somehow both of our verses had this similar concept of, many a times we are faced with a lot of questions from the society as to, you're supposed to do this, supposed to do that, and we are not responsible to answer to each one of them, I believe sometimes you just need to say, I don't care and, just follow what we feel like. So going by that, both of our verses had the same concept and that's how we sort of, collaborated on that particular and, it all came down to that one particular thing. And the title was, I think, decided in the very last moment because we were confused as to what to keep for the title. So at the same time, then we were like, why are we thinking so much? So we were like, bro, why are you even caring so much? Just I don't care. I don't care whatever title you want to keep. So I was like, what title do you want to keep? Bro? He's like, I don't care what title you keep. I was like, okay. you keep so that was like finance. I don't care.
The video also, how did you come up with it and the visualization to it? Yeah.
So the video is basically just us fooling around in the studio. So and we were, I think, as I said, we were in the studio for like 2-3 hours, and we were recording our verses, and we were just we were just arranging the verses actually.
Mm-hmm.
I written our verses and stuff. He was writing his verse. So I was like, fine. I mean, if it's just something that we are not giving so much of care about, so let's just make something out of the thing that we already have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a music video, I'd say it's more of a lyrical video
Yeah.
where people can relate to the words and at the same time see how it was being done. So it's more of a visual treat, I'd say.
Before we go, if you have any message for the listeners of Red FM, it would be great.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Red FM and even to you, that I got to talk to you guys and to the people, because I feel like people from the Northeast don't know about me, mostly because I'm based in Mumbai, that's for
Mm-hmm.
sure. But yeah, I just want to thank all of you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the music.
Yes, we totally do. 93.5 Red FM.
It's rocking.